find the table you will wish to update. So the ID is simply account ID, or we just use the ID we have, any of this. So I'm going to just do account ID. So beautiful. Now we have account ID. Then we can now update. We can now update. We can start talking about the fields we wish to update from here. I'll put a semicolon here. So the field we want to update is the field that shows that you've applied. And if I remember clearly, let's go check out the database migrations, accounts. Let's check what the field is. Accounts. So we have this account, and we have applied for payout. This is it. So that's the field. We want to update it. By default is 0, which means the person has not applied. We want to update it to 1, which means the person has applied. So we get back here and say this guy, oops, what did I do? Jeez, applied for payout. Just to be sure, I'm going to copy it directly. Just to be sure. Cool. Then we change it to 1. That's it. So basically this just applies, this just updates the user, and we're going to create a flash message that says success, application submitted successfully. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now the next thing we need to do is we do this same thing for the markers paid, but it's a little, we just need to adjust one tiny little thing. Okay, now we need to redirect the user to where they were coming from. So this is the user. We're gonna do return redirect and account or back. Yeah, let's just go back to where the user was coming from. Back. Period. Alright, this is beautiful. So which means once somebody applies for payout, this field is turned to 1. Now if you've applied for payout, you shouldn't see this button again. Does it make sense? If you apply for payout, you shouldn't see a button to make you apply for payout again. No. So to sort that out, we're going to get back to that form. I'm going to drag this way and show fields. Really, no. Show blade. Inside accounts, show blade. We're going to get back to this form and also say that and account, your account applied for payout is not equal to 1. Beautiful. So if you are the owner, you can only see this if you are the owner of this account and you've not applied for payout. That is, there's no pending application waiting. Alright, so I think this makes sense. We have to now work on this second one in the next video, but let us test first. It should disappear once I click. If everything went well, I'm going to refresh. Alright, so if I click and everything goes well, it should disappear, and then we should see a message here saying pending payout request. I'll say okay, yeah, I want to apply for payout. Okay, and then there is an error. Accounts control. Okay, we use plural. Where we used plural in our web.php. Cool. So in our web.php file, I accidentally used plural. What we have is account. So if you go to routes folder, go to web.php, here is supposed to be singular. Yep. So we Control R, it will resubmit. Continue. Everything should take me back to okay, not found. Alright, we didn't import auth. We have to go back to account controller. every time you use something like account or flash or auth, you like we used auth somewhere, you need to import it. So at the top of the file, so there's this fancy key, that key combination you do on VS Code. I've not tried it before, I just want to try it. It helps you to import any missing prerequisites. So I'm going to click Control on my keyboard, Shift, and then press P as if you want to print. Then I'll type find, F-I-N-D. Then I'll click this. Oh, unfortunately it didn't work. So try it one more time, and if it didn't work. Okay, so basically we just import auth. Then we import account, use app flash models account. So I'll find out why that didn't work, but maybe we didn't have PHP companion installed. I'll Ctrl R, and it worked this time. You see, the button has disappeared, and there's now a clear warning saying payout request pending.